Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie and this is Unity Consciousness. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Before we get started, I do want to welcome our new subscribers and thank those of you who are returning this week for this week's energy update. As we discussed, the month of July is pivotal. We do have the nodal axis shift that's going to be occurring, I believe, on the 18th. So there's going to be some undertones of that. North node changes, feeling like destiny or karma is underlying circumstances now, and that's going to continue to intensify. Regardless, let's talk about the energy this week specifically. So today, which is the 9th of July already, we've got Mercury in the sign of Cancer is going to trine Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces. And this is very sensitive, caring, compassionate communications, whether it's text messages or emails or phone calls of any kind. And with that Neptune retrograde energy, not only is it compassionate, but it's very dreamy energy, almost engaging in fantasy. So ground yourself if you find yourself just very lofty, just out there. Thoughts, imagination's really getting the better of you. The rose-colored glasses are getting really thick, and it might be time to take them off and set them down. You know, if things are getting too lofty, or if fantasy is taking center stage, just kind of separate yourself from the energy. It's a good feeling. It's kind of very upbeat. But please know that it may not be grounded in reality. We've got a lot of water energy here. Then tomorrow, which is Monday, the 10th, we have Mercury in Cancer, same Mercury energy, very compassionate, but it's going to oppose Pluto, which is retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. This is very sensitive communications. Our communications are shifting quite a bit from today. And those communications are going to revolve around power struggles, powerlessness, any power dynamics. So big shift of energy. Vulnerabilities can be part of these discussions, whether that's, again, text message, phone calls, or emails. Just be mindful, compassionate, and grounded in those communications to stabilize it a bit, because we're going to swing, and literally the pendulum swings from this very dreamy, fantasy-like to boom, we hit up Pluto, and power struggles, and like I said, can be some very sensitive communications. Also, tomorrow, Mars is going to enter the sign of Virgo. So Mars in Leo is, very confident energy. And now Mars is moving into the sign of Virgo. And Virgo is all about details. It is very strategic, analytical. And we may be, because Mars is the sign of action, it speaks about action and aggression, those sort of things. We may be using strategy as a means of catapulting us, or a means of taking action, just in general, taking action. Please be mindful here of overanalysis. Sometimes when we begin to analyze things, we can get caught in a spin or go down a rabbit hole and just keep spinning, or it can be overly critical energy. So if you find yourself in that place, again, be kind to yourself, step back, reground yourself, kind of get away from that. The overanalyzation of things would be the suggestion here. Then on Tuesday, which is the 11th already, my goodness, we're almost halfway through the month, Mercury is going to move into Leo. Hear me roar. That's every time I think about Mercury going into the sign of Leo, the sign of the lion. I hear me roar. I just want to say it even louder and prouder, right in the middle of the room, to anybody who can hear it. This is very, very, very confident communications, right? Mercury is going to be very loud and proud here. Just be humble and understand, grandstanding communications and being overly, outwardly loud and proud, isn't always attractive. If you find somebody that's doing this that's just over the top, very, very proud of something, be appreciative of what they're trying to do. But if you need to step away or balance that energy, just healthy detach if you need to, but create space for the person who is having their moment in the sun, so to speak. Then on Friday of this week, which is the 14th, the sun in Cancer is going to sextile Uranus. I really like this energy. Uranus is in Taurus. This could be because Uranus is our higher mind, right? So this could be an aha moment, just a real personal, because the sun's in Cancer, a very personal aha moment that comes in quickly and feels really good. It's comforting and grounding energy as much as Uranus can be grounded. It is in the sign of Taurus, however. That brings out our sensitive side, because remember, the sun in Cancer is very nurturing, very caring, can really be a moment of personal delight that moves you to a happy place of servitude, because the sun in Cancer is all about serving others too. So you may be wanting to look out for humanity in some way. Again, that Uranian theme as it rules the sign of Aquarius. You're thinking of the collective, certainly, and it may bring a higher calling to you that really resonates. And it makes you feel very protected and secure. There's no doubt about that. I like this energy. I like Friday's energy a lot. We got a little seesaw going Monday, Tuesday, and some changes for Mars and Mercury, and then we settle into this really kind of fun, vibrant, warm energy on Friday. Then the last bit we need to talk about this week, we've got on Saturday, we have Venus, which is in Leo, pre-retrograde shadow, remember that, is quincunx Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces. Now, Venus is all about, money, relationships, personal beauty, but because it's pre-retrograde shadow in the sign of Leo, and finances as well, just be mindful here, because the reality of the situation is probably not matching up with what you projected. No surprises, romantic surprises, no massive changes to the wardrobe or the hair. You don't want to do that anyway now, unless it's absolutely necessary, because Venus is in pre-retrograde shadow. Very quickly will be going retrograde. So, it's just the reality and what you want to project may not match on this day. It's a really good day for observation, not necessarily taking action, that's for sure. Especially in matters of the heart, or changing your wardrobe or your style, or making a purchase for that matter. You may fall deeply in love with something that you really want to buy and then have buyer's remorse shortly thereafter. So this is part of the Venus retrograde shadow. Just be mindful, that's all. There's just a matter of uncertainty here. Neptune is retrograde. And it is a quincunx, so it's kind of seesaw energy. It's just very uncertain. And because Venus is in shadow and the retrograde will be coming up, which is all about who and what we value as a reflection of ourselves, we're starting to get this theme come in. So, well, that's all I have for you this week. I would like to, we had a card jump out. We're using the Chris Ann deck, the Light Seers deck. I thought with the Neptune energy and us wanting to use our intuition, I thought I would use this deck today. And the card that jumped out does not surprise me. It kind of reminds me of the energy on Friday, which I love. It's called the Sun. The card is the Sun. Love it. Let's read what the book says. The sun breathes life into everything he touches, radiating brightly. He creates a path of love and harmonic abundance. This is a card of joyful celebration and a vibrant sign of positivity and success. Expect to find bliss and be ready to take inspired action based on radical positivity and generosity. Allow others to bask in the warm glow of your beaming heart and your inspired mind. People will feel drawn to you when the Sun card arrives. Live it up. This card is a reassuring sign that things are unfolding beautifully. You are perfect, whole, and loved by the cosmos. And it may be time to deal with any feelings of inadequacy or not enoughness in order to find your shiny confidence. The sun is on its way to illuminate the corners of your heart and to set your world ablaze with opportunity and inspiration. I am whole. I am more than enough. I shine like the sun when I am happy. That really sounds like Venus retrograde too. You know, the who and what we value as a reflection of ourselves, we're starting to enter that phase now for analyzation because Mars is in Virgo. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please do click the like button. If you know someone that can be helped by this video, please help me co-create and share that with them. If you want to know when videos are being dropped, click the subscribe button. I'm so thankful that you are here today. If you have any comments or suggestions, put them in the comments box below and I'll get back to you ASAP. I hope you have a fabulous week. Namaste.